Napoleon Township, the Chief of Police, Dwayne Pittman, and the Fire Chief, Greg Bickford. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, good to see you guys again.
Good to see you.
You guys have been very busy. Most recently, you participated in the Napoleon Schools Relay for Life on Saturday night.
Yeah, we had officers and firefighters there.
Great event.
Yeah, we love participating with the community events. We do as often as we can.
Yeah, and I think, Greg, I mentioned last time you were here that you had your team and also your team at the vaccine clinics that Brown's was doing for the COVID.
COVID.
So thanks for offering your services in your facilities.
Yeah, it turned out super well for us and for the community, so that was a great thing.
And Brown's is a great partner. Great people to work with. We all hit it off right off the bat and all wanted to achieve the same objective, and just can't say enough good things about working with Brown's.
You know how many vaccines they administered?
Not total.
20,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
Yep.
They're
So
very
they, I'm sure they saved some lives providing that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. We're happy to be a part of it and good to go if we ever need to be utilized in a capacity like that again.
Yeah. Well, let's hope
Oh,
we don't.
yeah, absolutely. I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah.
So, Greg, last time you were here, one of my most prized possessions is the Napoleon fighter patch. And
You're
Dwayne,
hired.
I was wondering when I'm going to get my police.
We'll
police
take care of
patch.
that immediately.
Okay.
Immediately.
All right. So,
You can't let him one up us on that. So.
well, I don't wear it in an official capacity.
Well, that's okay.
I display it in my office. And I think it's a felony if you impersonate it.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be
Yeah.
trying that one.
Yeah. Well, it's also National Police Week,
Yeah.
so we want to salute you and all first responders. Really,
Sure.
it's Peace Officers Week, so thanks to both of you and your departments for all that you do.
Well, thanks for acknowledging
Yeah,
that.
thanks.
That's,
We appreciate
great.
that.
Yeah, it's a tough job.
It is. It definitely is. And there's not a lot of people want to do it anymore just because of the political climate and all that stuff going on. So getting good police officers is a bit difficult at this point, and retaining them can be even more difficult at times. So we try to make sure we have a good place to work and a comfortable place, and we train those people. And we've been fortunate, but you just can't count on it forever. So
Yeah. Well, it's always been a dangerous job.
Yeah.
No question about that. And it can be very, very challenging. In addition to all the things of recent.
I tried the firefighting thing and did it for about a year, and it was way too dangerous. And they traded me to the police department, so it worked out good for me though. So I'm happy with it.
Well, you lost Shane Laporte was here a couple weeks ago. He just retired
Yes.
again
Yeah.
from your department.
Yeah.
So have you made some changes and promotions?
Yeah. When Shane left us, that left a sergeant spot open, and we have Chris Jacobson retired from Blackman Public Safety, and just a tremendous asset to our department. Very helpful to all the young officers, and he's since we've promoted him to that spot, he stepped right up and done an amazing job for us, which I knew he would. But we're super happy to have him, and he's a great leader for the department. So we'll miss Shane, and we'll welcome him back anytime, but I don't think he's going to come back.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of experience, even with rookies.
Yeah, but most of the people that come in, some of them are retired and want to kind of stay a couple days of a month or a couple days a week in the business, and it's hard. It's a hard thing to get out of your system. I have 2 years, and then I'll be retiring, but I plan on being done. So, and we have Matt Peters, who's my deputy chief in Napoleon, and just an amazing professional police officer. So I think as soon as I step off that boat, it's going to pick up some speed and things will go well. So I don't know that he's as anxious as I am to get to that point.
Well, we've had some great accomplishments, both the departments over the years, some improvements in facilities, equipment. We were at the fire hall not too long ago as Daniel L. Jacob and company donated water to the departments. And I know Mr. Jacob and his family watch JTV. We appreciate that, and I know you guys appreciate that gift.
That gift's a huge gift. It's part of it's part from the a nationwide campaign that Anheuser-Busch does for firefighters that fight wildland fires. And it's an application process you can go through. Assistant Chief Jeremy Holbrook from the fire department, he put in our application and is really into staying up on all of the grants and things that are out there. That's a unique one to go out for, but it's very helpful. And that all adds to the bottom line and will help the first responders as well as save the taxpayers money.
Yeah, it's just one of those many things you need when you're on the scene. Well, you are planning your second annual golf outing, and it's for a specific purpose.
Yeah, the military banners, this was actually Greg's idea originally, and then I saw it in a small town when I was on a motorcycle ride, and it's amazing. It gives you chills when you go through a town and they have those military banners up celebrating our hometown heroes. And recently, when we had ours up, I was driving through Napoleon and I saw families out getting their picture taken under their family member's banner, whether it was a memorial or a veteran. And when you see that and you see the smile on their face, and it gives you chills thinking about that. But it's a great way to honor people. And we had the golf outing last year at Burr Oak. This year it's June 3rd. We have about 5 spots for open teams, as well as some hole sponsors available if people want to help out. But it was tremendously successful last year, and we're anticipating it'll be just about the same this year, and we really enjoy doing it. It's fun to put them up.
It is. I think one of the things, Dwayne and I were talking earlier, I think one of the surprise things that I don't know if I was really expecting was the personal aspect of it. When the family members come in and they give you a picture and you're scanning it to make the banners, but you flip it over and you see the notes that the veteran wrote to their family as they sent the picture in. Really, it was really touching to see some of those letters, and it was, like I said, it was much more personal than I was really thinking of when we kind of got into it. But it was a really rewarding aspect out of it.
Yeah, I bet you guys had no idea how many veterans from the township you'd be honoring.
No, we get maybe another 4 or 5 every year, or people that'll contact us once they see this. Of course, everybody watches JTV, so they'll let us know that, hey, we want to get our family member in, and we try to get those in about 6 weeks before.
About 6 weeks before.
Like veterans, we'll have up until then, and then we'll put up a new crop. And we've really done well in Napoleon. I grew up there, so I know a lot of the people, and we try to put them near where they lived or where their family will travel and stuff, just to make sure that people get an opportunity to see them and see their veterans banner.
That's cool. So they could end up on their own.
Yeah, they could.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've got some shots from last year's golf outing. So you've got, besides the opportunity to golf, there's some opportunities to make some donations and be sponsors.
Absolutely.
Full sponsors and such.
We had great sponsors last year. Great sponsors.
We had great sponsors, great teams. Just a great event. This year we hope for it to be a bigger and better. We've had a great response from the community. But again, we're always looking for whole sponsors. We're always looking for partners for prizes, for donations, things of that nature, so that we can make it a big event for everybody.
Looks like everyone had a great day last year.
Yeah, they did. Most everybody was real positive. We had a little bit of a little snafu on the food, which we've taken care of this year. It's our first time at running, and I've played in a lot of golf scrambles, but holy smokes, I had no idea how much work it was. It wound up being a little overwhelming, but we've got great people that helped us, and they're going to come back this year and help us again. And we've taken care of some of the little things that we needed to tighten up, and should be fun.
Nice. And the Danny Moore Memorial Fund also supporting your fund for those fundraiser. So the banners are going to be up just like during the summer season, right?
They're up a couple weeks before Memorial Day. We hung some yesterday, and we'll get the rest up later this week, and then they'll be up about 2 weeks after Memorial Day, and then we'll take those down, and then we go right into Veterans, and a couple weeks before Veterans we'll put them up. and then take them down again
After Thanksgiving, after the holidays. So when family members come into town for the holidays, then they can come see their loved ones' flags and stuff. So.
Well, we're getting close to the time of year when the township population swells with summer visitors, and plus with all the outdoor activities, your departments are busier.
Yeah, it's always busier in the summer, but it hasn't been too bad the last couple of years. We'll knock on wood, and hopefully it stays that way. But the fire department gets a lot more calls with when it gets dry. Fire runs and stuff. They've been really busy this last month too.
Yes, it's been a busy month for us.
Yeah, we got a fire alert from the Weather Service today with the warm weather and the winds and lack of rain. This is a perfect day for that.
It's a perfect day. Low humidity. When you have extremely low humidity, high temperatures and high winds, it's usually a really good day for grass fires for them to start starting. So we always recommend everyone not burn during those weather conditions and go by the state guidelines. But always refer to your local authorities for what your burn conditions are for that day.
Yeah, and it's party season, Dwayne, and I know your department aggressively enforces drinking and driving.
Yes, we don't have a zero tolerance for that type of behavior. But it's been good though the last several years. Most people are thinking about a designated driver, or thinking about if they go to events. Sometimes the events, Aggies and whatnot, they have a big event. They'll try to provide transportation home for those folks, so that we don't have to take somebody to jail and ruin their Memorial Day or whatever event that they have going on. So as long as they're smart and don't put us in that spot, it's a good thing.
Good advice. And we hope you have a great turnout and raise a lot of money and are able to put up more military banners.
Should be fun.
Thanks.
Enjoy it.
Good to see you both.
Good to see
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, contact either department if you'd like to donate or get more information for the event coming up on Saturday, June 3rd. Thanks to Chief of Police Dwayne Pittman and Fire Chief Greg Bickford. Up next on the show, we've got